guys, this is Drawing Girl 4, and I'm going to be doing rants, and merely about the Equestria Girls 2 movie. Oh, you thought I was going to do a rant about the movie, didn't you? No, I'm not going to make a rant about the movie. I'm just going to make a rant about how everyone is overreacting about it. Thankfully, not merely as much as people are overacting about this one as much as the first one, but still, a few people overreacted. Oh, overreacted. Like there were some people that thought it was weird. Most people that I know thought the movie was weird, and I was okay with it. Okay with it. Like the Venture Atreus thinking that it was kind of weird. Like, yeah, I'm okay with that. But the minute that made me get pissed off is the newest video that Kim Possible, one of my favorite users, made. Like, I know that she was making it to be funny or being a joke, but still, it's rather pathetic to be crying over this movie. I'm not trying to be mean to her or anything. It's just that I personally think it's sad that everybody's making a big deal out of this movie. And if you think, oh, it's a bad movie, and the whole point of it is for Hasbro to sell the toys, like, why should you care? Hasbro is still putting in tons of effort into the original series, and haven't you heard the sequel movies? The sequel movies have no relation to the My Little Pony universe. It's a spin-off. It's sort of like how Powerpuff Girls Z and the original Powerpuff Girls have no relation. And Powerpuff Girls Z was something made for fun and somehow got successful. I don't know, because as good or bad as Equestria Girls was, I'm tired that so many people are overreacting about it. One person on YouTube even saying that it's the worst thing ever. It's nothing but a generic high school movie. Why are so many fans praising it? Praising it. The people that like the movies aren't true fans, and oh my gosh, and it really got me kind of annoyed because the movie was good. Sure, it had some generic high school movie plots, but I think some of the generic high school movie plots was more making fun of the generic high school movie plots rather than actually stealing from them. And sure, the reason why so many bronies compared to Friendship is Magic is because, despite the fact that Equestria Girls is very different, it's still similar to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Sure, is Equestria Girls better than the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic series as a whole? No, not really, but it's still really good. And I suggest that most of the bronies should check it out if you haven't. But since you're brony, you've probably already seen the movie. And the other thing is that I think I remember the Z Shred even made a video with the nostalgia critic saying no with the whole new movie. I mean, seriously, guys, seriously, what's the big deal? I honestly don't get what's the problem with a problem with it. I mean, the first Equestria Girls was good, so the second one might be good too. Plus, the main thing is that since they've been advertising Final Scratch, they might even have her as a main character. And guess what you've been wanting, bronies? Oh, you've been wanting fan characters to be more into the show. Heck, you even made drawings of your favorite background ponies being main characters. Hasbro is taking Vinyl Scratch, one of the most beloved characters besides Derpy Hooves and Vinyl Scratch, and putting it in a movie. Isn't that what you guys want? Ugh, man. And even if you don't like the movie, what's the point of crying over it? Just ignore it. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. Like Equestria Girls wasn't the best, but it could have been Powerpuff Girls Z, where they made all the ponies act opposite to their characters, or they made Twilight all goofy, Pinkie Pie all stupid, Fluttershy, and Rainbow Dash all like tomboy stereotype, and made them do this girly transformation sequence that's really annoying, or had them fight villains by making it really lame fight sequences. I mean, they could have done that. When Equestria Girls actually happened, the transformation was good and the fight sequences were great. So no. So no, considering the fact that Equestria Girls could have been like Powerpuff Girls Z, no, Equestria Girls isn't bad. It could have been a lot worse. You know what? If you're so concerned about the movie, just remember the movie, then type Powerpuff Girls Z, and compare Powerpuff Girls Z to the Equestria Girls movie, compared to the Powerpuff Girls franchise to the My Little Pony franchise. Then think to yourself, it could have gone a lot worse. It seriously could have gone a lot worse. I mean, seriously, I honestly don't get. I get like there's lots of things I like about this community, but there's one thing that really ticks me off, and that is we tend to overreact. Most of the time, we do it more for joking, like I think as the ZX Insanity doesn't really care about the movie, but he's just making things over the top and random just for the sake of it being funny. But other times, people actually do it for legitimate reactions, and it actually makes me very sad to see this. Look, if you're so concerned about the movie, then just don't even pay attention to it. And there is one concernation that fans have with this movie for one main reason. And it's because a lot of the fans are really worried that that the Equestria Girls movies are going to be as popular as the Pokemon series, and where they have billions and billions of movies. Never stop paying attention to My Little Pony franchise, and then we never get our beloved My Little Pony Friendship is Magic movie we all wanted. Well, that I can actually understand with. Heck, I honestly think that seemed a little bit early or unnecessary to make another sequel, considering the fact that the movie is only a few months back. But I honestly still have faith in this franchise. A faith in this franchise. Now, as for the show, Hasbro is dedicated to the show and pays attention to his fans. That's the whole reason why the movies existed in the first place, because they paid attention to its fans. And despite the fact that a lot of bronies are worried that they're gonna keep making movies, if Hasbro finds out that the bronies have this concern, they'll eventually stop making movies and make the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic movie that everybody wants. Like, it will eventually happen. Like, I still have faith in Hasbro. And plus, even despite all of that I've talked about, that you're still worried that because of this movie, it's going to make My Little Pony go downhill. Just think about the My Little Pony series, and then think of Powerpuff Girls Z, and Ultimate Spider-Man, and that new Hulk Smash series. Think of how crappy it was in compared to Equestria Girls. Then you might be thinking it could have gone a lot worse. Just search Ultimate Spider-Man and just search Powerpuff Girls Z, and it completely destroys the dignity of both Powerpuff Girls and Spider-Man. As for Equestria Girls, it stayed true to the spirit of the show despite the weird circumstances. And like I said before, if you don't believe me, let's look up Powerpuff Girls Z and Ultimate Spider-Man for yourself and just compare it. Just do that. And my main things about this rant, I'm tired of people complaining about the movie. Will it be good or bad? I honestly don't know, but I'm still willing to try it out. I'm going to see the movie. That's it, and bye. I've been talking and ranting so much that my throat's starting to feel numb. Now I can finally swallow. Okay, bye guys. Later.